Somebody burned it down. Not a rival's office, not a stranger's property. They burned down the ADC party headquarters in Rotimi Amechi's own ward while he was standing right there in Port Harcourt for a revalidation exercise. Think about what that takes. Think about what that signals. This was not chaos. This was a message delivered in fire to one of the most recognizable opposition figures in the country. And here is the question nobody in that broadcast studio is asking. If they are doing this now, before campaigns have opened, before a single poster is printed, before INEC has issued a single timetable, what exactly are they planning for Election Day? Because Amechi is not the only one. Pull back from Rivers and the picture gets worse. Opposition structures have been attacked in Kaduna, in Lagos, in Edo. In state after state, the pattern is identical. A gathering, a disruption, violence, and then silence from security agencies who were supposedly present. According to data tracked by the Nigeria Civil Society Situation Room, politically motivated attacks on opposition gatherings surged by over 60% in the 12 months preceding the 2023 elections. We are now on the same calendar, counting down to 2027, and the attacks have already started. The person this affects is not just the politician whose office burns. It is the first-time voter in that ward who was going to register that morning. It is the woman who ran the party's voter education program out of that building. It is everyone who ever believed that their vote could mean something, watching that belief go up in smoke, literally. This is the part of the 2027 story that nobody is connecting. Stay with us. But here is what is not being said. The APC did not just prepare for 2027 in the streets, they prepared for it in the law, quietly, methodically. While the opposition was reacting to one attack after another, the Electoral Act was amended to require all political parties to maintain a verified digital membership register submitted to INEC before any election. The APC began building their own digital register over a year before that amendment was passed into law, before it was even a requirement, before the opposition knew it was coming. Think about what that means. By the time other parties scrambled to comply, the APC was already registered, already compliant, already ahead. Physical violence clears the streets. Legal architecture clears the ballot. Together, they are not a coincidence. They are a strategy. And Peter Obi, Rotimi Amechi, and every opposition candidate is now playing catch-up in a race where the rulebook was written by the team they are running against. The APC holds 30 governors. They control the security apparatus in most of the states where these attacks are happening. And yet, after the ADC headquarters in Amechi's own ward was set ablaze, not a statement from the Inspector General, not an arrest, not even a press release. The thugs who did it are not in custody. They are not being sought. They are probably being paid. This is the part that should make you put down your phone and sit with the weight of it. A registered political party's office was burned down in broad daylight, and the full machinery of the Nigerian state looked in the other direction. That is not a security failure. That is a security choice. And the APC's own spokesman has stood before cameras and said they have everything, every governor, every structure, every advantage. If you have everything, why do you also need the fire? 2027 is not a future event. It is being built right now, in the wards that get burned, in the registers that were filed a year early, in the silence of security forces who watched and did nothing. Peter Obi is confident. Rotimi Amechi is still standing. The opposition is still in the field. But confidence is not a firewall, and standing is not the same as winning. The ballot is 14 months away. The question, the one that should not let you sleep, is not who will be on it. The question is whether by the time Nigerians get to the polls, there will be anything left worth voting for. We will be watching every ward, every burning, every silence, so you do not have to watch alone.